Hello.
Welcome.
It's November. It's the
It
middle
is
of
crazy.
November.
Yeah, crazy. Welcome to our live stream.
Welcome to the Animation Mentor live stream with Mars and Timmy.
I am Tim. That dude, that's Mars.
I guess Tim.
Right. I think we're doing that right. Back once again. I mean, shoot, we've only got one more left after this for 2024. So
Crazy.
that's a lot of them going on. A lot of things going on too. So thank you guys for all joining us, and feel free to ask us questions, not technical ones. Mars and I aren't technical guys. You know what I mean? We help you with computer questions, stuff like that. But getting into the Maya stuff, save that for the mentors, right?
Yeah.
That's their specialty. Let those guys handle it. But we're here to answer questions about getting started, that kind of stuff, fun stuff too, right? We've always got cool stuff kind of happening here on campus. So feel free.
Yeah.
Who's hanging with us today? Let's see.
Yeah. Who do you got? Got a few people already. Look at Makai. Hey, Makai. Just spoke with Makai not too long ago.
Yeah,
hopefully he's going to get into a class here pretty soon. But he's been doing some stuff on Blender. He sent me some pictures of some donuts that he made.
Oh, very cool.
Blender.
Sprinkled or non-sprinkled?
Sprinkled.
I like them sprinkled.
I do too. And yeah, just in case you don't know what we do here, what you got?
That's in the theme of things with the background.
It is. That is a very cocoa-like mug you've got.
It sure is, isn't it?
It would be better if you actually had cocoa in there.
No, that would be great. No, it's got to be the abuelita.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. So
I have some out there too, by the way.
Look, we've got somebody checking in on IG from India. Welcome.
Brian checking in. Spanish animator and teacher here. Greetings from Barcelona. Hey. One of our founders, Carlos Baena, is from Canary Islands. So
yeah, definitely. Got Ankit with us. Welcome. And so, yeah, what Tim was saying, what we do here, in case you don't know, if it's your first time here, we're student success coaches, and we help students out with the admissions and registration process. We can help you out with tuition, payment plans, stuff like that, and we follow students all the way through to graduation. So we're here to help you every step of the way.
What's up, Sheila? Well, you know what I should do? So I'm working two glasses, right? I got my old ones. Stella. What's up, Stella? Thanks for joining us. Right. But then I had my new ones switched over, right? But they got tinted lenses on them.
Oh, those look pretty cool, though.
Right. So Allison, what's up? So I'm trying them out. This is the first time I've tried them out. I don't know if I like them or not yet because the glare of the computer. And so they said, you know what? Try this. See how it goes. If you don't like it, bring them back. I'm undecided yet. Right. We'll see how it goes. We'll let you guys know next stream. What I think about them at that point. So,
I think they look cool.
That's cool, man. Thank you. Allison checking in from Peru.
Nice. I love that about our school. Being an entirely online school, we get students from all over the place. I mean, just this morning, I was talking to students in where was I? It's funny because we say, I got back from India. I just got back from Germany.
Yeah.
So, cool. Let's see. We've got Patricia Rivera checking in on Instagram. Hi, Mars. I met you guys on the 2D Pixar webinar a few months back. Awesome.
Very
welcome. As a matter of fact, there is another webinar coming up.
Yeah, the Don Kim one, the walk cycle webinar.
Walk cycle. Yep.
It's tomorrow.
Animating natural walk cycles tomorrow on my birthday eve, if you will.
Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. So if you want to check out some really, awesome content, Don Kim's doing a live webinar tomorrow all about walk cycles. So check that out. Go to the so it's probably going to be a QR code popping up or a link or something's going to just magically appear in front of you guys. So.
Yeah, it'll be magical.
And Danzilla, hello, Tim and Mars, my favorite people, man.
I love that.
I like that too. Royal checking in from Florida, or as I call it, Florida.
Florida.
I don't just call it that. Other people do too.
Florida.
I'm not trying to claim that I. Oh, by the way, check my shirt, bro.
I saw that. I noticed that. I got some old notepads that look like
this.
This
is an OG creatures course from Animation Mentor. Pretty slick, right?
That's pretty cool.
It's not bad.
That is an old school one. Where'd you get that?
Dusted off. You know what I mean?
It's got some dust on it.
So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. January's around the corner. It's our winter term, animation basics, body mechanics, advanced, all the classes start on January 6th. And so if you have already applied, or maybe you're already a current student, January 6th is your day here at Animation Mentor. That's when everything kicks off. It's the new class for the new year, 2025. If you've never done this stuff before and you're what we call a super noob, and this is like, man, I just want to totally do this. It sounds pretty cool. Making cartoons for a living, telling stories. Take our Maya workshop first. If you don't have any experience doing this stuff, take our 6-week Maya workshop first, and then roll into the animation basics course. Make your life so much easier. There's the QR code for a promo of a $200 discount. Cool thing is you don't have to purchase the software either, which is a massive savings in itself.
Totally.
So do that. But the Maya software and the Maya workshop, or pardon me, the Maya course is the key to this whole thing.
Yeah.
This 6-week course at basically with that promo code of $499 is seriously the key to this thing. It's going to help you to understand every other class that follows, from basics, where we're teaching you principles, to body mechanics, pretty much everything. And so our next Maya course actually starts the week of January 6th. Matter of fact.
Nice.
So,
very cool.
I like them apples.
I love those apples. Those are good apples.
They are.
Let's see here. Let's hide this QR code for a moment here.
Also, Royal, great question. Do you think AM is possible to do with a full-time job? Oh, for sure. Matter of fact, I'd say a lot of our students are working while attending AM. And so since we're online and our schedules, we've got so many great schedules for you to choose from, either early morning or in the evening. You got a ton of time that you can work and then take our courses at the same time. So that's a done deal for sure.
Yep. Got a couple questions here from Instagram. Want to call out. One of them says, "Hi, what is the future?" Oh, by the way, this is from My Graphy. Hi, what is the future of the animation industry? So, I can't tell the future, but I think it's pretty exciting. I think there's going to be a lot of things going on. I think we've got some pretty exciting times with 3D. I think that 3D is going to take some really cool steps into VR, AR, AI, whatever two letters you can think of. There's going to be
together.
There's I think that there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be going on. I think it's an exciting time for animators. We get a lot of those questions about AI, and I just think that it's going to be another amazing tool that we can use. I don't think it's going to replace animators by any means. So
No.
I feel like there's a long way to go, and it's a great time to start learning how to animate. So I think that's
I agree, completely agree with that. There's still going to be so much work out there for animators to do with AI, allowing studios to make more and more content. I think it's going to open up even more doors for people. Josh gets checking in from Austria. Thank you for joining us.
welcome. We've had a student or two from Austria.
From Bangladesh. Nice.
Welcome.
Very cool. From the Desh.
Got a few more questions here on IG. Been learning to animate on Maya at college. Awesome. And by the way, this is from Ariane's Art. Ariane's Art. Loving it. Could you give me advice? Oh, let's see. It popped up. Disappeared on me. Could you give me advice on what to include in your portfolio for studio internships?
Good one.
That's a great question. So, I mean, if you are, learning to animate, which is great, I would say that you should be focusing on post, for internships, you should be posting some or including some good shots of demonstrating the 12 principles of animation, body mechanics. I think those are good, types of shots to include in your demo reel for internships. Acting shots as well, if you get that advanced. But I usually think, showing that you have a good understanding of the fundamentals, like I said, the 12 principles of animation, body mechanics, those are great things to include. So any shots showcasing those fundamental skills, I think that'll be really helpful for you.
Dig it. Watch this rapid fire stuff right here. Chinny, how can we achieve lifelike motion and emotion capture techniques? I'll tell you what, it's all about reference, man. So do a lot of reference video. If you don't feel comfortable in doing reference video, have other people do it. Maybe use something from a movie, right? And create. That's what our students are doing, right?
Yeah.
So you may see work on our student campus that you're like, that sounds familiar. Like, oh yeah, that's from old school, right? And it's just our characters doing it. And so use a lot of reference stuff like that. Show asking about Blender. Will we ever have a Blender course? Cool thing is we've actually got another webinar coming up. Maya sort of, or Blender to Maya, one or the other, right? One of those things. But that's going to be coming up. And so, but right now, I don't know. I don't know if we pump the brakes on that one to see if we're going to have an actual full-on Blender course. It's not out of the question, but right now we don't have it. But stay tuned for that webinar because that should be pretty slick.
I was going to use an old school phrase. You stay tuned.
You stay tuned. Tune in.
Tune in.
Right. Also, Alexander from Serbia, how important is it to choose the right mentor? I suppose every single mentor is professional, but just wondering if there's any difference. Thanks. When I tell people to choose mentors, especially if they're from a spot like Serbia, I say, look, stack together the ones that have time slots that work for you first.
That's
Because
important.
you don't want to get totally
sure.
sold on this mentor and you're like, oh man, I got to get up and start this class at 3 in the morning.
In the morning,
Wow.
yeah, totally.
You know, so I tell people, look, take all the mentors that are on the list of whatever class you're in, stack together the schedules that seem to work for you, then do the deeper dive, look at their bios on our website so you can see their bios and check their IMDb to actually see what their last film was, all of those things, and then make your choice based upon that. The cool thing is, whoever you choose for, say, class 1, you can choose a totally different mentor for class 2. So mix it up.
Those are pro tips right there. Cool. Let's see. We've got a few more on Instagram. They're piling up. So thank you guys from IG for hanging with us.
M. Danzilla, right? That's pretty good. Right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see it. Cool.
I think that's pretty common. Go ahead. Fire away. IG.
Yeah. Couple here on IG. Harley B 963 asking, hey, I have a question. I haven't been to art school or animation. Would love to start a career in animation. It's literally my dream. Where do I begin? What do I do? So, like Tim was just saying, it all starts with learning Maya. If you want to be a professional, you got to learn the software that the pros are using. We've got a 6-week Maya animation course. That's the best class to start off with. It teaches you, all the basics of Maya, gets you familiar with the interface, how to, use the graph editor, how to set keyframes, how to create a play blast. That's where it all starts, is learning Maya.
Hey, Martin Kolevsky says, hi, Mars and Tim. I was wondering whether Animation Mentor is available globally in Australia.
Absolutely.
Funny you should ask, Martin. We are an online school, so we have a lot of students that are from Australia and Austria and New Zealand and from Canada and Germany. And I mean, everywhere. We are United Nations of Animation. So we got students
I love it.
around the globe, man. So we always have schedules that pretty much fit everybody's lifestyle too. So I know that you're completely the opposite over there as far as for time zones. So Mars and I usually, wait it out to make our phone calls over there.
Yeah, end of the day for us.
We'll wake you up at 4 a.m, where it's normal time here for us, right?
Totally.
We'd love to have you here, Martin.
Yeah, that'd be great. I got another one here from Instagram here from His Legend Art. I'm a high school senior and I'm looking to join Animation Mentor. Awesome. High school is a great time to start looking at Animation Mentor. We're primarily a college level online animation school. You generally need to be 18 and a high school grad to attend, but we make exceptions all the time. That's not a hard requirement. So, talk to us, send us some messages if you're interested. We can help you get signed up, the application process and stuff like that. So thanks for checking in with us.
Welcome aboard, young Pete Roby. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, hey. Welcome.
Young Peter Roby hanging out.
What's up, Pete? Good to see you. Cool. More IG. Let's see. Greetings from Nigeria. 3D character artist, ECC Beloved. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate having you here.
We love the +234.
Hey, we know the country code. We get a lot of students and applicants from Nigeria. So we hope you could join sometime. Hello. I want to learn animation. This is from J. Ray 2000. Hello. If I want to learn animation, what is the step to learn? So another common question we're getting here again, if you want to be a 3D character animator, it all starts with learning Maya. So you should definitely check out our 6-week Maya animation course. I will throw that link back up because I'm getting a lot of questions about that. Check out this link. If you're interested in getting started and you don't know where to go, scan that QR code and that'll give you a great place to start. That's a cool course coming up January 6th. Registration is open now. And if you send us a message, DM us somewhere, either Facebook, Instagram, and we'll put up some contact information at the end of the stream. We've got a special code for you. So if you want to get started, we'll give you a special code.
Yeah,
I'll leave that up for now. Cool. More IG, any YouTube channel link. You can just go to YouTube and just type in animationmentor.com. But since we're talking about YouTube, I do have a link I can share.
Showcase.
Yeah, exactly. So if you guys want to see something cool, what we do every year is we showcase our student work. And this is what I tell students and families alike. Hey, if you want to see what an animation school is really teaching, check out the student work. So we're super excited to announce our 2024 Animation Mentor Student Showcase, showcasing some of the best work of the year. And it is directly on our YouTube channel. You can check it out here. Boom, there is the link for you.
Ooh, in your face.
Boom, 2024 Student Showcase. Check that out. That'll take you directly to our YouTube channel as well. You can definitely follow us, and you should, because all of our latest posts will be there as well. But yeah, some pretty amazing work on that showcase.
Cool. Yeah. M. Danzilla, yeah, you can learn 2D animation with this as well. Jaska, she's got one right here. Well, sorry, this person I can't see on there. It's a LinkedIn post though. Hi again. I'm trying to learn motion design at the moment. Never was good at animation. I did start on a walk cycle, did the bouncy ball, squash and stretch, make planes fly. But what should I learn to be able to do motion design and graphics? We're 3D character animation school, so I'm not sure if you're looking to learn character animation or if you want to still stick in motion graphics or digital graphic design or whatever it happens to be. But we don't teach too much of that stuff at all, actually, with the exception of maybe our concept design class or some stuff in digital painting that you might be able to look at for separate workshops. But we don't have anything that we can actually specifically go into like motion graphics.
Yeah. Good question, though. More over here from Instagram. His Legend Art's got another question. What does a full-time student schedule look like for the 18-month program, and what certificate will you receive at the end? Excellent question there for sure. So full-time student schedule, what I love about our programs, Tim, is our courses, students take one course at a time. Unlike a traditional college or university where maybe you're taking 4, 5, 6 classes a semester, here you just take one class per term. Yeah. And I think that's a really great way to approach this, because you're not focusing on modeling or rigging or lighting or visual effects or motion graphics. You're just focusing in on 3D character animation. If you check out our showcase, that'll show you, what the level of animation you can expect to be doing at the end of the 18-month program. So only one class per term, but don't be fooled. That does mean, that's still considered full time, and you could be spending, anywhere from 10 to 20 or 30 hours a week or more on your assignments. So keep that in mind, certificate that you receive at the end. So once you complete the 6th and final course of either the 3D character animation program or the 3D game animation program, you will receive a certificate of completion after finishing that 6th and final course in the program. However, I think a better question to ask would be, what kind of demo reel will I have at the end of the year? Because that's really what you're going to be working towards. Certificates, diplomas, degrees, those are all wonderful academic achievements, but really what you want is a pro level demo reel. And again, take a look at the showcase. That'll give you an idea of the type and quality and style of animation you can expect to be doing at the end of that 18-month period. So great question.
Yeah, class 6 is like, going up against the boss, the big boss and the final boss in the game, only to get to yet another boss later, right? Right. That's kind of what class 6 is.
Thinking Mario. What's that?
Yeah, right. Yeah. I think a little bit more modern. Yeah.
King Koopa? What was that? I forgot.
Let's
I'm
see
old.
what else we have here. What else we got? You got any
We got more
IGs?
questions from Instagram. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely a bunch over here. So here's another one from Jay Rabe 2000. How much for the course? Great question too. So our tuition does vary by course. It depends. We've got courses starting at $6.99 for 6-week courses. We have 12-week courses that are $12.99, and then the main 12-week courses in the 3D character animation program are $24.99, $2,499. These are US dollars. 12-week courses are eligible for installment plans too, so you don't have to pay that full amount. You can split it up and pay monthly as well. We've got payment plans that are $500 a month, $333 a month, a bunch of different options there as well. So contact us about that. We can help you out with that. More. His Legend Art has got a ton of questions. He's just firing them off over here. What should I do in the what should I do first in the 18-month program? So that's a good question too. Our program is tiered, and what that means is you do one course at a time, as I mentioned, and you do them in a particular order. So they're really designed to build upon each other. So you start off, think of building a house. You're building that strong foundation. You got to start off with the 12 principles of animation. You move into body mechanics, and then 3 months of body mechanics isn't really enough. You got to do another 3 months to really get into advanced body mechanics before you kind of split off. You got a point there onto 2 separate tracks of, do you want to do feature film style animation, or do you want to do game animation and start learning the Unreal game engine? So definitely need to start off with those fundamentals, get those principles under your belt, get those body mechanics skills under your belt, and then from there you've got some options.
Cool. Good one. Well, let's see here. What do we got? Well, Adam, has the uncertain future of the animation industry affected the school at all? You know what? That's a great question, Adam. And no, not really. As a matter of fact, we actually have a lot more content that we are actually offering. Not only are we doing, character animation, which is kind of one of those things that we specialize in and have since 2005. But now we have our game character animation program that we're running here as well, because there's been, huge calling for that sort of stuff as well. And so we have a lot of our animators coming back to take that particular program. And so, if anything, it's kind of helped us, because there has been a little bit of like talk about, AI has done this and AI has done that. And then with the industry going on, but it's just a phase and a period of time that it's gone through. But just like everything else, it always rebounds and it always comes back. You see it on Netflix and at the theater. There's a lot more movies out there than there were even last year. And so, I don't think it's had any negative effects on us at all. And if you, Adam sounds familiar. I'm not sure if he's a student here with us or was. It sounds familiar, Adam. But if you want to get more information on maybe that game animation program, hit us up. We'll definitely send you some information on that.
Awesome. More IG questions. Visionary Streams of Marketing. Good, interesting name there. Is asking, what are your thoughts on using Procreate Dreams? I know a little bit about it. It's a little bit more on the 2D. Yeah, popular. Definitely more on the 2D side of things for drawing, sketching, animation. We're more of a 3D school, so that's kind of what our specialty is. So we're definitely teaching and using Maya. But I've heard good things from students that use it for drawing, sketching, and doing some 2D animation stuff.
Franklin, holla everyone. Good to be here. Good to see you, Franklin.
Got another one from Instagram, 3 Creative Hoots. Do old people can learn? Yes, absolutely. I think that's one of the cool things about our school. We certainly have students that are on the younger side, but we've got students. I know, Tim, you've been talking to them. I've been talking to them. Students in their 30s, their 40s, 50s. We've got students. We've had students in their 60s, and I talked to a student, not too long ago that was a little bit even older than that. So, I think it's important to make sure that you have a good handle on kind of basic computing skills. I think that's going to be important. And if you haven't checked out Maya yet, what I would do if you're a little bit concerned is do a little bit of research on Maya. Find out what it is a little bit, and take a look. Because, I'm not going to lie, 3D character animation is pretty technical. It's computer animation. So you're not doing a whole lot of drawing and sketching. You're really working quite a bit in Maya. You're learning how to move these digital puppets. But I think anybody can learn. So good question.
Alexander, what's up? Alexander just came back from Lightbox. Had a cool
Nice.
event over at Barney's Beanery with, students and alum and stuff like that. So thanks for hanging with us, Alex.
Cool. And by the way, Creative Hoots was from Chico, California.
Oh, nice. From Chico. That's the 530.
That's a 530. That's exactly right. And greetings from Brazil. That's the plus 55.
It sure is.
Yeah.
That's all we do. If you hang around us personally,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
just like
We're just
quoting
speaking
numbers.
country codes.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Wait, I know somebody in plus 49. Das ist gut. Creative Hoots says, I'm a 49-year-old graphic and motion designer, got laid off, I'm assuming they meant, and thinking of focusing on animation. Is there financial aid opportunities? You should talk to us. We do have some discounts, some promo codes, some various things available on the financial side. I can tell you, if you're looking at things that are federally funded, we are unable to accept anything like, FAFSA, any federal grants or financial aid, stuff like that. Unfortunately, we're unable to accept those types of funding. But again, you should definitely talk to us. We try to work with students. We do the best we can.
Yeah.
And people in all different types of financial situations. So
Yeah.
send us a message through Instagram, Creative Hoots. We'll be happy to chat with you about that. Cool. Well, this
You got stuff.
live stream
I
flew
need
by.
to tell you. Look, if you're thinking about coming to Animation Mentor, just want
Yep.
more information, attending that walk cycle webinar will give you a pretty good idea of the type of instruction you're going to get here. Don Kim is amazing.
Check
Check
it out
that thing
tomorrow.
out. And if you're
Free.
like, yeah, you know what, that was pretty cool, I want to do some more of this stuff, then you submit an application to the school. The application part is really, really easy to do.
Yep.
It's a matter of just putting down your basic information, listing if you have Maya experience or not. And then the most important thing is writing an essay for us that tells us why you want to become an animator. Please don't chat GPT us if you can, right? Because we love it when the story comes from you. And it just kind of helps us to get to know our students. And so if you're able to do that, Mars and I review the application every day and go through to see who's, either accepted or not, right? And so that's kind of what we do. And so we're doing 2 applications now. We're accepting winter applications for classes starting on January 6th. That's for people that already have Maya experience or maybe already have animation experience, period, and want to apply for advanced placement. That's the winter term.
Yep.
If you don't have any Maya experience and this is super new to you, then you should be applying to the spring term of 2025 that starts on March 31st. Then you can take our Maya course first, our 6-week Maya course, and you'll be totally ready for that particular program when it comes around. So those are sort of the start dates that are coming up.
Yep.
It's going to be upon us before we know it. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. Unless you're in Australia, then summer is coming.
Yeah, right.
And let's see, before I let you go, there's another good question here on Instagram. I want to read this one. It's from Ju Vel. Is it a scheduled online class you go to, or do you have access to the content? That's a great question. It's both. So that's one of the cool things about Animation Mentor is it's a hybrid learning environment of both pre-recorded video lectures and live classes on Zoom with your mentor and classmates. So you do get to study directly with a pro animator from a major animation studio, get feedback from them on a weekly basis. So it's much more than just recorded videos. A lot of the online programs that I've seen out there, you're just getting access to recorded, online pre-recorded video lectures and stuff like that, and that's great. But actually having access to a live mentor on a weekly basis to actually talk to in a live environment and get your questions answered, that's huge.
Hey, Josh Vaughn, I know that you want an answer on your question. It's hard if you're the only one judging your work. You have to have other people look at your work. I don't know if you're going to school somewhere, but having, like what Mars was mentioning, a mentor that's currently working in the industry, teaching you how to animate, and then reviewing your work every week to let you know if it's good or not good. And if it's not good, going back in and revising it with some of their suggestions. That's what you got to do. And so to get better at this stuff, you're going to need somebody to guide you, a mentor that's going to help you with this stuff. So I know I appreciate your persistence on your question. So, and I did look up your question there. So
Look up.
I see it. I got you.
Well, I got to say, we have a new updated streaming platform here, and some of the little quotes that I had there, or captions, I guess they call them, have disappeared on me. So I don't have all of the information readily available. But there's lots of ways to get a hold of us. I'm going to tell you, and you can contact us directly through direct messages on Instagram, Facebook. We check LinkedIn as well. So definitely send us any messages there. We check those all the time. You can email us at admissions@animationmentor.com. That'll go directly to us. We do have a phone number as well. And I don't know how many times I've forgotten this phone number, but it's 877-326-4628. You can call us as well. Tim and I answer that number all the time. So please feel free to reach out if you do have any questions. I'm going to put this up one more time because this is going to be a really cool free workshop. I'm really excited that we're doing these. We've always done these, but they've been, kind of exclusive to the Animation Mentor community, and you had to be a student to get access to some of these free classes that we have. But opening it up to everybody has been really amazing.
It's been so cool.
Yeah, so definitely check this out. This is free. You don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to pay anything.
Josh Font, that's what you need. Jump into that thing.
Yeah, jump into that. Check it out tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. Don Kim, one of our mentors, is going to be hosting. And I heard there's going to be a couple of guys at the very end that are going to talk about Animation Mentor as well.
Ooh, they're probably cool.
Oh, you know what? And before I let you guys go, graduation for Animation Mentors in 2 days. It's going to be it's actually going to be on my birthday. Double party.
It's a double party.
All right, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging with us. It's been awesome. Great questions. Thank you guys from Instagram. There's other questions I didn't get to on Instagram. If we didn't get to your question, send it to us in a DM. We'll definitely get back to you, or email us or call us. And we will see you in the next live stream. We'll see you tomorrow if you join that free workshop.
We'll see Stella in there. Bye, guys.